Hello guys, this is Engramar, one of your mentors for the upcoming JavaScript study group here in Code.Sydney. So there's some prerequisite work that we need to do. The first thing here is actually the GitHub profile. So I want you to sign up to GitHub so you can have your own profile there. Uh, GitHub, as you know, is pretty much for version control of any code. But as a start, I believe we can just use it as our own diary. So we just upload each and every task that we have performed or done to our GitHub profile. In that case, we are going to start building our own profile. As if you notice here, the contributions I made in the past year or so, it's not that much busy. I think most professional developers or hobbyists are pretty much, have all of this in green. Our next prerequisite is the actual curriculum itself. So we're going to use, as you know, there are two parts in our study group. First part is a free code camp certification, and the second part is the JavaScript 30, the 30 projects that we are going to do one day, hopefully one day at a time. And yeah, this is Pre-Code Camp. As you are aware of, Pre-Code Camp has got different certifications, and the only thing that we're going to do in this course is this one, the JavaScript Algorithms and Data Structures certifications, or certification, which is around 300 hours. So we're going to go through all of these sections until at the end, where there are around 5 projects to work on, purely vanilla JavaScript. So yeah, that's free code camp. The last thing we need is, of course, Visual Studio Code. Just download it from the internet. I'm sure you can just quickly search for VS Code. And once installed, this is pretty much where we're going to write our code. So I'll quickly do a new one, which is under projects. So I'll create a new folder here. I name it JS underscore one underscore one. That's my very first project. I'll select the folder. It's going to open up the folder. Then I'll create a new file under it. I'll just name it index.html. Don't worry about this one as yet. We'll go through it as we progress. As you know, in VS Code, we do have extensions, and one of the main extensions that I use is HTML boilerplate. So you can just quickly search for it, click on it, and install it. I already installed it, so I don't have to worry about installing it again. Just install it, and once installed, if you go back to your code and type in HTML, you should be able to see a suggestion of the boilerplate. So I choose that, and that's it. It has populated the basic HTML construct or boilerplate code, which is pretty much like a scaffold. So never mind the rest of the tags there. The only thing that we are concerned about is this part here, the script tag, because this is where all JavaScript code are written. So let's just quickly write a very simple JavaScript code, which just pretty much display some logs to the console. So that's console.log. This is you're going to learn about this later, but this is just to show you how it works and how you're going to see the output of your code. So that's pretty much the line there. That's the JavaScript code. And what we need to do is go to this index HTML, right click on that, open in default browser. Then I'm using Chrome, by the way. Then right click on your browser, click inspect, click console, and there you go. So if I add in another console.log saying hi, save it. If we go back to this and refresh the browser, there you go. That's a very simplistic JavaScript code. So I hope you know now how to navigate, how to see, how to actually see your output via the browser by just right clicking, doing an inspect, and choosing console. So now once we have a sample template to work on, JS1_1 is the very first sample that I created just to do some console logging. I think the next step is pretty much reuse the same or do the same approach for the rest of the task in Free Code Camp. So if we go to Free Code Camp here, go to the very first one, Introduction to JavaScript. This is the very first lesson, comment your JavaScript code. So you can see there, just read through it and it's just pretty much shows you how how to comment your JavaScript code. So that's pretty much straightforward. Forward two slashes, for example, is an inline comment and enclosed with the / asterisk and closed by asterisk / is a multi-line comment. So you can pretty much do the same thing with your ready script. So just remove that. So this one here, inline comment, and of course the other one is a multi-line comment. And that's it. I think your very first program is ready for the very first task in Free Code Camp. You can also run the test if you put the same here, run the test, and that's pretty much it. The next step is we're just going to upload our work to GitHub. So now we're ready to upload our project, our very first Free Code Camp task to GitHub. It should be straightforward. So if I will go to my GitHub profile, just click in new repository here, and I'll name it as JS_111, which is pretty much my repo name. I'll make it public. Just add a README and create a repository. A repository, what we are going to do, typically we use Git command lines to push the project to this repo. But what we are going to do is just for the time being, let's just upload it. So upload the file. So choose your file. In my case, it's under C, projects, JS11, index.html, open, and it's uploading. Then commit. That's it. So that's my very first JavaScript task uploaded to my GitHub profile. So if I look at my profile, I should be able to see some greens there for today. That's it. 3 contributions today. So that's pretty much it. And I hope you're going to keep progressing and keep uploading your tasks, each and every task. I know this is an overkill, but I think it's just going to somehow provide you hopefully a bit of motivation to finish the course. Yeah, especially when you're seeing your progress in your GitHub profile. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, and just enjoy the course with the rest of the Code Sydney community. Thanks.